What up, Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic, you know. We've had a lot to digest the last couple days. That's why I haven't made any new videos, because I wanted to see how this whole thing was going to go. With the press conference, the new head coach, and everything. As you probably already know, we got Mike McCarthy in as our head coach. We got Kellen Moore possibly staying on as offensive coordinator, but it's possible he gets somebody else. We got Joe Philbin, offensive line coach. You got John Fassel, special teams coordinators. Mike Nolan, defensive coordinators. Who else? He's looking at somebody for the wide receiver coach and the running backs coach. So Sanjay Lal and Gary Brown are out. Yeah, we're just going to have to see how all these coaches work, you know. Right now, my opinion is that you see a pattern. Either these guys have worked with Mike McCarthy somewhere, or they haven't, or they have some similarity, the type of scheme he wants to run. These guys are all former head coaches in some capacity somewhere. Pretty much all NFL level. Unfortunately, a lot of them were unsuccessful at their last trips. That's why they are no longer head coaches. They're all older than our former coaches and coordinators. So that's going to command some respect from these players, I hope. My thing is, it looks like these guys are going to be coming in with that hard-nosed, no BS kind of mentality, and they're going to hold these players accountable to their mess now. That's a good thing. We just have to see if it translates to the players that well, you know, because some of them may be so used to Garrett being hands-off that they're just not going to want to work with somebody who's going to be actually getting in their butts about what they're doing wrong technique-wise. So it's going to be definitely a transition for a lot of players. But again, we aside from the coaches, we don't even know what players are going to be sticking around. So that's going to be something. I mean, offensive line is going to be something because we don't know what kind of scheme they'll be running. They're so used to the way they've been taught how to run the run block scheme that they haven't had to change in years. And you saw what happened with Paul Alexander when he came in and tried to change him up. They went backwards in pass protection and run blocking. So who knows if this is going to be an upgrade or a regress. Same thing with wide receivers. You're getting a new wide receiver coach. Sanjay's been there since the whole player by committee approach with when they let go of Dez. And he's made Michael Gallup into a Pro Bowler, in my opinion. He's made Amari Cooper look good at times, but he's also had games where he just disappear, unfortunately. He's made Randall Cobb look good. And some of the other guys lower on the depth chart had, you know, one or two breakout plays. But we'll just have to see what they're going to come up with. But all in all, I think they're going to command respect. And it's going to come down to maybe a 2 to 3 year change before we see any real progress. Because I don't think the coaches and the players that we have right now and the players we're going to get are going to be hitting on all cylinders as soon as they get together. But we'll have to see. We're going to have to see, you know, who else is he's going to bring in on his coaching staff. Because we don't know the full picture yet. He could bring in more former head coaches, guys with more reputation in other places, guys that will just be snatching off of other people's squads. Who knows? We'll just have to see how all this meshes together with the coaches and players. He's going to have to step out and actually meet the players. He hasn't had a chance to do that because Jason Garrett was around for all the exit interviews, and those guys have left. They're out the building. They haven't been around to see any of these coaching changes. So we're just going to have to, unfortunately, I know we hate hearing it, but we'll have to trust the process. But that's my opinion of that right now. If anything else happens today, breaking, we'll get it to you. Hope you have a good Thursday. Keep it nice and sunny. Have a happy New Year still. Peace.